All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode or another video on the Moss and Hip Hop channel. I was talking to starting this off like if it was a podcast. But speaking of my podcast, the TMossBoss show, what I'm going to be talking about in this video, I did do a longer version of this on my podcast. So I don't know which one will come out first, this video or the podcast episode. I'll try to release it within the same time, but I'm extremely behind on video, so I really don't know when this video will come out, and I really don't know when that podcast episode is gonna come out. So yeah, for those that seen this video, just know I have a podcast and I have talked about like rap and hip hop and just music related stuff on there. But anyways, so I wanted to talk on this ongoing fight where Tupac fans are saying, well, Lil Wayne fans are saying that Wayne is better than Pac. And then Tupac fans, they can name off probably 10 rappers that's better than Wayne. And it's no and that's the thing. I'm not trying to disrespect Wayne in this video, but his fans though, I am gonna be a little bit disrespectful to the fans. The fans is toxic. Fans, they're no different than K-pop fans. Like you guys will always say that somebody is or Wayne is better than somebody, but it's like, bruh, like okay, so and this is overall I'm gonna be more so talking on statistics, like wordplay, and that's the thing, dog. Because I in the podcast episode I did mention that where it's like the wordplay in hip hop had changed so much from when Tupac was in his prime making music versus when Wayne was in his prime making music. So you can't really compare the wordplay between the two. Plus, their wordplay is different. If you're gonna have like more of a comparison, you gotta compare somebody that's like their wordplay is matched with Pac and somebody's wordplay is matched. Because if we're talking on like, okay, like there's so many people out like, all right, if we ain't gonna talk on that, Drake, okay, if we're gonna talk just on statistics and who's overall has done better when making music, Drake has done better with making music. If you look up all the platinum records he has versus that Wayne has, Drake has so many. I think I looked on. No, that was Eminem. Eminem has even more platinum records than Wayne. So it's like there's so many rappers out there that's better than it came out during Wayne's time, after Wayne's time, and it's like even probably before Wayne's time. There's rappers probably in the 90s that did better than Wayne. So that's why I'm like I have like such a problem with this because and it's not even me trying to defend Pac, but also at the same time I am because Pac's not even alive. So my question is, where do you guys think Wayne would be at if Pac was still alive today? Cause I'm saying Pac, he had the music game on lock. Like rappers was there was just no matching with him when it came to beefing, music, none of that. Pac will, and still to this day, will probably always be one of the most recognizable artists of all time. I do feel like that probably a lot of like of this generation will know of Wayne, but at the same time, if we talking statistics and all of that stuff, and because I know people are probably, and then that's the thing where I know people would say like, oh well, Pac did come out first and things, so that's why his music so has done like statistic wise has done so better, but Pac, I mean, what the last time he came at where some music of his came out was like, well, actually, because I know they did release like a bunch of like albums after he passed. So, and they didn't. But that's the thing I did look up that those albums didn't really do so well. So if we're gonna talk on like Pac's like his albums back then versus now, and then it's like if you check Spotify, Wayne has like almost double the amount of monthly listeners than Pac. But yet still like Wayne he has yet to match like the platinum like records than Pac. You know, and then on top of that, it's like, does Wayne even have like a diamond album? Like, cause I looked that up. No, I had looked that up during my podcast when I was doing the podcast episode talking about this, and I didn't see anything about Wayne having a diamond album. Tupac has a diamond album. There's a lot of artists out there that have diamond albums and stuff. Wayne's not one of them. Okay, and then it's like just and I do feel like that Wayne his recent music has not really been all that good. Like comparing his recent music to like Pac's music after he passed, there's music that did better than Pac or did better than Wayne after Pac's passing, and it's like yeah, that you know his last album, I think it didn't even really do all that well and stuff, and so I don't even know how I don't even well let's just see real quick how many. All right, so I'm gonna look up Lil Wayne, see his last album. Where is it? There we go. That Funeral, Lil Wayne album, and then first week sales. Funeral debuted atop the U.S. Billboard 200 dated February 15, 2020 with 139,000 album value units, of which 38,000 were pure album sales. Okay, so that album it did do well. Was his highest selling album. Okay, so the Carter 3, 2 million top seller 2008, 2 million copies, and then all right, Tupac's top selling album. Top selling album, greatest hits, finished in top product locking 619. Dang, that was it when it comes to albums. Tupac's greatest hits album finished. What about All Eyes on Me? Top sell singles. It was like, I know that album did good and all, but it's like the best. Okay. It's like TupacLegacy.net. 2 diamond albums, bruh. 6 multi-platinum albums, 7 platinum, 4 gold. Yeah, it's like Pac. I just diamond in counting. Yeah, so he, I just think, yeah, when we talking on statistics and all of that, I do personally think that Pac, he is. I didn't even know he had 2 diamond albums. I thought only he had 1. And then it's like with Wayne, it's like this man has yet to even get one. So statistic wise, yeah, maybe wordplay. I'll do like a video talk, like maybe in the future where I listen to more of Wayne's music. But if there's some songs that I should hear of Wayne's where it's like, comment them below, so I'm like, okay, then I could get probably a better understanding. But I still feel like what I say is still gonna stand. Like, it doesn't really matter with wordplay. It's like Pac was like, Pac had came out so many, like, like almost 30 some years ago. And Wayne, he came out afterwards. He's had more years compared to Pac. I think he's released more albums compared to Pac. And he is yet to be even in the same like level as Pac. So that's why I'm like, overall, like, I'm not saying that Wayne is not he's not one of the most popular rappers. He is one of the most popular rappers of all time. Everybody knows who Wayne is. It just seemed like that there's at one point in time when I was a kid, I remember I was seeing Wayne all over the place. So at the end of the day, like, no, Wayne, he is one of the most recognizable rappers of all time. One of them, but he ain't like top of the list. I feel like if anybody's gonna be top of the list, it's probably gonna be Pac. So that's my personal opinion. I don't know, but anyways, if we comparing the both of them, yeah, Pac, he didn't surpass Wayne a long time ago, and if Pac was still alive today, I do feel like that Wayne, it wouldn't be a competition. It ain't a fair competition now that Pac has died. It wouldn't be a fair competition if Pac was still alive. So at the end of the day, I was like, where would Wayne be at if Pac was still alive, music wise? Like, I feel like he still be into music, but it probably wouldn't be as famous. Like, at the end of the day, it's like, if we talking like names, statistics, and who's gonna make you the most money, who are you choosing? Wayne, Pac. The man that got multi-platinum albums, all these other platinum albums, 2 diamond albums, or Wayne? I'm like, a man that, yeah, he'll probably kill it with a feature. But I'm like, at the end of the day, if you being featured on a Tupac song, yeah, and it's like, if we talking on Prime, right? If we talking on Prime, you got a chance to be on the Carter 3 or All Eyes on Me. Which album are you choosing? Because I'm like, look at the statistics. And you look at those statistics, then you come back and talk to me. But if you gonna be like, oh, the Carter 3, then it's like, okay, and I regardless, I'm like, Wayne could be my favorite rapper. I still would choose the Carter 3 because I know I'm gonna get recognized more on that album versus the Carter 3. So anyways, yeah, and that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think about this video in the comments below. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.